How are you? And we're going to talk about Deception Underway as now the paperback's coming out in September. Tell us about it.
Yep, September 2nd, going to release the paperback. I think I'll probably do some pre-orders, see how that goes. If they already bought it, great. I don't need to buy the paperback. But yeah, it'll come out September 2nd. I'm working with Sherry, our publisher. She's getting me set up with that. I just have to make sure that the cover art's the same. We're just making just a couple minor tweaks from the hardcover to the paperback. Nothing major at all. There was one name in there I missed. Oops. So I'll get that one corrected and push it up. So September 2nd, I'll launch it, and that's not too far. That's 2 weeks away.
Yeah,
September's already 2 weeks away. How awful is that?
unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
crazy how fast this summer's going
Yeah.
into September. And I think that it's really great to the people. So they went and got the first book, and why don't they get the paperback too?
Yeah, sure. Why
They
not?
can hold
Uh,
it, physically can hold it now.
yeah. Well, yeah, if they got the ebook now, they can physically hold
Yeah.
the soft cover. And of course the hardcover, that's fine as well. But yeah, it's been pretty good. And of course, it's always bad. My wife's calling me at the wrong times. Wow.
It is what it is.
Anyways,
That's okay.
yeah,
Keep
it is
going on
what
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We couldn't
absolutely.
hear that. So that's part of what Zoom does. Zoom,
Good.
yeah. So you don't hear the
Hmm.
phone ring. But hey, you got to show how busy you are. All right. So let's
Yes.
talk about, particularly enough how, at this point, the feedback going and doing all these signings and different
Hmm.
things, how you really like your fans and how they've
Hmm.
thought what they thought about the book so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of good feedback on the book. I'm still promoting quite a bit of it with the podcast, just handing out business cards, just talking to everybody that I can talk to. And of course, I think I might have told you, I don't know if I told you, I bought a Tesla. So I'm doing more Lyft rides now. I'm handing out business cards as I'm driving. It's like, here, check out my podcast, check out my book. I'm handing them out, just try to get some traction. I was at the gym a couple days ago. I was handing them out at the gym. I think I left a stack at the Smoothie King here in Parker. So people can go by and pick up some business cards there. Use the QR code, order a book, like the podcast either on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Music or Apple Podcast. And yeah, it's just get moving. And of course, tomorrow's my first preseason game for the Broncos. So back in the Broncos season. So I'm working
They're
security
supposed to be
there.
good, right? I'm a Broncos
Yeah.
fan, so Steelers and Broncos. What do you think this year?
Mhm.
They're saying there's a chance for the Super Bowl.
Well, don't let's not go there that fast, but that would be great. I'd love it. Yeah, the defense looks really good this year. The offenses look like it should be pretty well. It did well last week, or they did well last week. So hopefully this weekend they'll keep it going, do some fine tuning in preseason, and then get ready for I think opening our home opener, I think, is on the 6th. Hold on. Yeah, something like that. 7th, 8th, something like that. It's a Sunday. First Sunday of September. I'm for regular season for football.
So tell us specifically what you do when you go to you work the games.
Mhm. I work in the visitors tunnel. So whenever you see the visitors running in and out of through the tunnel onto the field or back into the locker room, I'm kind of back in that area, just making sure that the people have the correct credentials to go onto the field. So a lot of production, that includes anybody with the media, uh, the sound guys, the chain crew used to be there, but I'm hearing that they don't have chain crew anymore. But of course, anybody that for medical, because there's medical issues, and other security personnel besides the players, coaches, and assistants.
Media can't go on the field at all, right? They have to
Not
be,
until the last 2 minutes of the game.
and they do. So I never knew
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
So you let them on, or is it
Yeah.
they? No.
It's got to be the 2 minute warning. I'll let them on. And of course, I say that now. It could change by the time I get there tomorrow, and where they're not allowed. And I've told so many um, reporters and just those sideline guys, you can't go on. Sorry. And I know a couple people, they just stood right in my face. And I'm like, you're not going anywhere. Sorry. not until the 2-minute warning. And there was a time we cut that out. They couldn't go on the field at all. And they were like, we're allowed on the field. No, you're not. Sorry. It's my rules. Well, not my rules. That felt
So how many people are security that are at the game, like the way you work it?
we have contractors, and we have I work for the stadium itself, who's actually owned by the ownership for the Broncos. So that way, I'm kind of work for the NFL. Our paychecks basically come through the Broncos. But we have other groups, and there's hundreds of those guys. It's Argus is another company. There's a lot of those people. So, and they have different areas of responsibility. Ours, I've been in that tunnel for 8 seasons, and I sat at the visitors locker room for 2 seasons. So this will be my 11th season. So I don't move spots. I've been within the same 40 feet for 11 years already.
Wow. And it's crazy to be going to the games every Sunday, right? When
It's
they're
pretty cool. I get in, if you get in so early, people are lining up to park and start tailgating. But I just walk past them, and then the stadium's empty for a couple hours before anybody starts filling in. So I really don't know what's going on outside. I'm just stuck inside, and it's great. I really have a good time. And of course, I still do a lot with concerts, although concerts are done for the season. Have to wait till next year, but I'm excited for the season to start.
exactly. Let's talk about now. You're going to talk on your book, right? You're going to hand out
Mhm.
business cards.
I'm actually going to carry the book with me at the games. So I know there's people that, I'll even, I don't know, I'll have to see, because how do I sell I'll do it. I'll sell a book to the visiting team. So ownership, they can buy my book.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Well, ownership
Yeah.
needs to buy the book.
Yeah.
Well, so it's who are the Bowens still own
No,
no. Who owns the
no.
team? No.
Is it Craigie? Craig?
Oh,
Uh, no, they had this Bowens sold a couple of years ago because of whatever reason. Because Pat Bowen passed away.
yeah.
So went over to the family, and they just decided to sell it. So it's the same ownership, I believe, as I think it's the husband. No, no, no. They're the relatives of the people that own the Nuggets and
Oh,
Avalanche.
okay. So
And
you don't get to do the security for the Nuggets, right? You never did that?
no, no, no. I'm just for the NFL. That's all I do.
That would be a lot, right? If you go to so many basketball games, that'd be a ton of games.
Yeah.
But
Because even once you're done with basketball, you might have hockey the next day. So you might have the Avs right away. And then, of course, they might sneak at a concert there too. The ball arena is just busy. I can't do that. I have a regular full-time job. I write, I do the podcast. So I'll
you
do NFL
drive
games.
too? You drive now too?
And I drive too. Yeah. Yeah. And I think after this, I'll have to mow the lawn just to get that done. So because I'll have a busy weekend.
Oh
So
my goodness.
it's fun. I don't know what I would do if I was just sitting around watching TV. So that doesn't happen.
Right. And do you think that's from your military days that you want to just keep doing stuff? Stay busy?
Yeah, it is. And it's a sickness I have. I just have to keep moving. I don't know why. And maybe it's like a fish. Fish
It's a
just keeps
good thing
swimming.
because it'll keep you young.
It does. It does. And I'm excited. And of course, just talking to you and your thoughts and what you're looking to do. I'm like, I need to be part of that, Neil. No, just
Well,
so
it's exciting, and that's the entrepreneur mindset. And that's
hmm
one thing I try to say is, and you can't, and once you have that bug, it's too late. It's too late. You're like, okay, what's next? And you in the it's the ebb and flow of any entrepreneur, any author, anybody. There's the good times and there's the very bad times. So you have to
hmm
be able to just keep going. But if you keep busy and then there's a loss, and then you can win right now very quickly. You got to have a lot of wins.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what I'm looking at for the next book. I'm thinking I won't do too much more for Deception Underway. I am releasing the paperback September 2nd. Hopefully I can get that audiobook. I know you and I were talking about that earlier about how to make it sound a little better. Once I get that out, that'll be another form of revenue rate. And then how I want to roll into that second book, but I still need to travel. I'm still itching to go and travel and really put that authenticity inside that book so people know that, hey, he was there. He knows what it was like. Because I can only do so much writing from afar. I need to have more touchy-feely with it.
All right. Well, fantastic. It's exciting. I'm jealous. You going to the Bronco games. I'm a Bronco and Steeler fan, and you know what? I think about the Broncos and all those days. And how many years have you been working with for the Broncos?
This will be my 11th season.
11th season. Okay. Well, you're gonna bring home a Super Bowl this year.
Wouldn't it be nice? Because you know what? My first season, we won the Super Bowl. So it's been a dry spell ever since.
Well, here's the crazy thing. What if it was, when the Broncos won those years before, they beat the Browns? I don't
Okay.
know. I'm just going to tell you, look out for Shador. That's just because,
Okay.
yeah. So, or do you ever get to any of the Colorado Buffalo games with
No, no, I don't get out there.
nothing with Prime? I won't. I want to. That's got
Yeah,
that's got to be a hot ticket to go to
it
the
is. Yeah. As soon as he got here, it just shot through the roof. So
exactly. All right. All right. Best place people can go. Where can they go right now?
underwaybooks.com, amazon.com, anywhere with Deception Underway. And of course, Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube under Underway Books.
All right. Is that your